Hi there, this is Tina from TinaHills.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm discussing about an Aries ascendant, a Capricorn moon, and a Libra sun. So if you have this placement, you have your ascendant degree or your rising sign is in cardinal fire, ruled by Mars, the fiery red planet. And this is all about your impulse to be the pioneer, to be the fire starter, to be a trailblazer. You have your moon in cardinal earth, ruled by Saturn, and you definitely understand tenaciousness, courage, determination, discipline, prudence, hard work, and you definitely crave for soul recognition. You have a 10th house moon, so you definitely crave to be seen, to be recognized as a leader, because this is the archetype of the leader. But you need to verbalize your emotions, otherwise it can eat you up from inside. You have your sun not in a good position, sun in fall, because sun is exalted in Aries. So Libra being the polarity of Aries, sun in fall in Libra, and you have a 7th house sun, so relationships are very important to you. Libra is again cardinal air, so you have tremendous amounts of cardinal energy, which is all about changes, shifts, and flux. So nothing feels very permanent. Everything feels very like it can change, it can shift any minute, and this can have you feeling vulnerable. Okay, so balancing so much cardinal energy can be a challenge, but obviously this is what the universe wants you to do, to understand that at the end of it, impermanence is the only permanent truth. Now, the ascendant is the degree of the zodiac rising on the eastern side of the horizon at the moment of your birth. And the ascendant is like the Jungian mask you wear. It's how you interface with society. It's how the world perceives you. It's how you look, your physical body, what people notice. It's a sum total of your being in 3D. And this is probably the very most important part of your natal chart. And having an Aries ascendant, you're ruled by Mars. So you're fiery, you're edgy, you're restless, you're competitive, you're ruthless. You know how to say it, and you call a spade a spade. You are not afraid of, anything. You're not afraid of people get hurt. You just want to put it out there. And it's how you look. So and it's how you behave. When you walk into a room with your purposeful, airy stride and those edgy look, in those eyes, and that edgy look in those eyes, people can see you're a leader, and you're not here to take any nonsense. You're not afraid to stare down an enemy, intimidate an enemy. You're dominant. You're a go-getter. Okay, you love to start new things. Aries is all about starting new things. You're not great at detailing and completions. Hopefully that's something your Capricorn moon can give you. Now you must understand that you need compassion and to touch base with your emotions. Aries, Capricorn, Libra, not good with verbalizing their emotions. They all tend to keep it away, locked up in some little cabinet in their mind and their heart and their soul. That's not the way to go. So when the soul enters Aries with a mini Big Bang, this is the sign of spring. Everything is born anew. And it's like a new directionality, but this directionality is not soothing and calm and soft and harmonious. It is turbulent, it's volatile, it's combative, it's Mars domain, But you must understand that the soul ruler of Aries is Mercury. So it's not just about Martian strife and combativeness, it's about higher wisdom or jnana that Aries is ultimately moving towards, or wants to truly understand higher wisdom, higher knowledge, higher truths. And but being the infant of the zodiac, seriously, there is a streak of selfishness in you. Okay, but the goal of the selfishness should be enlightened selfishness, as eminent astrologer Stephen Farris so eloquently puts it. It's about knowing how to use this me energy and to channel it into something very beautiful, something very progressive. Because you're here to forge paths where nobody will dare to go. You're here to think thoughts that nobody will think. You are the trailblazer, remember that. But detailing, completions have to go hand in hand for success. Never forget that. Now, with Mars is your natal chart ruler. So you have to see many things about Mars, placement, dispositions, aspects. And then you will see that if it's a problematic situation, then you can have anger issues. So be mindful. Even when Mars is hitting transiting Mars is hitting your personal planets, be careful of freak accidents, fires, violence, road rage, driving under the influence, guns, heavy machineries. Be careful of all that. Be aware, be mindful. Having an Aries ascendant, you have tremendous energy, restlessness. If you don't work on that, this energy will burn you. So burn that energy efficiently, and always touch base with compassion, because that is something you need to work through. Now, Aries rules the head, so it's a very prominent part of your identity, very prominent features, thin, long nose, edgy look in the eyes, thin lips, narrow chin, just very high cheekbones, and you love your highlighters, red lipstick, ruled by Mars. And a lot of women also of this particular placement, they like to keep their hair short, and they're just more masculine and squarish built. And both men and women tend to have tons, and children tend to have tons and tons of energy with this placement. So work that energy. And Virgo is your 6th house cusp. Virgo rules the digestion, and it rules the nervous system. So how you feel, if you're worrying, if you're stressed out, if you're angry, what you put in your stomach can turn toxic. Headaches, persistent migraines, okay, persistent acne, ENT issues, eyeglasses, okay, sensitivity to teeth and gum, loss of hair, all of this could occur. So be mindful of that. Very swift moving, so be careful of accidents, okay? So Capricorn moon. Now the moon in Capricorn is definitely it's by the way, it is the sign of winter. So there is a sense of suffering, stoic vibe to Capricorn. Okay, there's a certain stoic vibe to Capricorn, and they tend to grow up way before their time. And the moon is the very opposite of the ascendant. It's who we are when the Jungian mask comes off and we stand naked in our own truth. Okay, it's how we connect, how we emote, how we perceive things, our moods, our everyday habit patterns, our mother, our childhood, how we nurture, how we were nurtured, okay, how we will be as moms. The moon rules the breast and the stomach, so everything is about nourishment, how we give it and how we receive it. Okay, moon's a very private part of us. It's not something we expose. So moon and Capricorn, you definitely are invested with success, but don't make it just about success and hard work, because you're after all here to have a very rounded experience. Saturn rules all of 3D, so having a Capricorn moon, you're definitely here to master this 3D world. But the ultimate lesson of Capricorn moon is, after mastery, to release that control, to not hold on, to not cling on to it like Four of Pentacles. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. But to share like the Queen of Wands, to profusely share and be abundant like the Empress, okay? So we must understand that The moon in Capricorn is definitely about structure, because Saturn, the rings around Saturn, boundary, structure. Having a Capricorn moon, you probably have boundaries around you. You will let certain people come in, not everybody. It takes time to win your trust. So, just don't let anybody come into your sacred special place and violate it. It takes time and it takes effort to be close to you. But once someone's close to you, you're the most sincere friend they can get. You're loyal, you're dedicated, and you will help with practical advice. Moon in Capricorn is practical because you understand structure, you understand discipline, you're wise, you're prudent, all of this. Now, in Arabic astrology, Capricorn, the angel of Capricorn is Azrael, and he holds the key to day and night. Day and night is metaphorical of birth and life. So Azrael sort of takes the souls back to their divine home, the source code. It's very beautiful. Capricorn also has 3 archetypes. Mountain goat, sea goat, and the unicorn. So ultimately the unicorn is a magical creature, and the Capricorn is the sign when we have the ultimate initiation into the occult mysteries. It's a very spiritual sign. People don't realize it, but it is a very, very spiritual sign. Yes, it is about social recognition. Yes, it's about prestige, but it's so much more than that. So much more than that. It's a sign of alchemy. Capricorn, okay? But you definitely want rewards and professional accomplishments. Be vested emotionally in what you do. Again, having this is a 10th house moon. Be vested emotionally in what you do, and you will see success. Now, the sun is our conscious awareness. It's our father. It's our willpower, our vitality. It's how we take. It's a healthy sense of ego, healthy sense of I am. And it's our purpose. It's the purpose of our incarnation, the sun. So precious, isn't it? It also tells us how we will shine and what kind of leaders we will be. But your sun is not in a good position. It's in fall. 7th house sun. So relationships, not just romantic relationships, but interpersonal relationships will give you success if you know how to relate to people. Libra is all about the right way of relating. Okay, ruled by Venus. And the sole ruler of Libra is Uranus. So ultimately it's about spiritual awakening of sorts. Uranus is a spiritual awakener. Now with the 7th house sun, 7th house of partnerships. So be on the lookout for those people you can form the correct partnerships with. And Libra is the archetype of the diplomat. Capricorn is the archetype of the boss, the leader. And of course it deals with corporatocracy and all kinds of hierarchies. That's what Saturn rules. The mountain of the mountain goat is representative of the hierarchies that the mountain goat has to climb. And then ultimately it's about the mountain goat becoming the unicorn. Now Libra has a very special destiny, if I may say so, because Libra is the balance point. Okay, it is when spirit and matter come at a balance, and it's also a moment when you want to be in perfect balance. You're worried about justice. And worried is the correct word because Librans can be warriors. You are concerned about equality and things like that. You're the diplomat. So a diplomatic career, yes, gorgeous, you can do it. Even a politician or even someone with the arts, because Libra rules Venus, the ruler of Libra, is arts, money also, because Venus rules money. So you could be in the banking system. But Libra is again not great with detailing. So hopefully your Capricorn moon is balanced enough to look at detailing and completions. And so much of cardinality, tremendous flux and change. It's all about bringing everything together in a balance. So I hope you like that as much as I like making it for you. Subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, and let me know in the comments below what you think. This is Tina from tinaheals.com. Check out my readings, the readings I offer, and check out all my merch on my website. Thank you. Take care.